best friends, got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone in school, while I was in the lab, cooking up some beats that would turn into tracks. High school chillin', I was on a mission. I had bigger dreams of being a musician. Teachers always talked, but I couldn't seem to listen. I lived in a fantasy land, they called it fiction. But I was gonna be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close, I would fail and fade. But that's cool, I love that, cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now, I'm in a place where I'm glad I never gave up on the dreams I had. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. Yeah, let's go. So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you hit, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risks. Investing and testing is all that they did. It's not complicated, it just takes grit. So never give up, take a swing at it. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to episode 150. 150 of the Pick and Roll podcast. I'm here by myself right now. I'm sure the other guys will tune in shortly who will join us. So, without further ado, there's the first one.
What? I'm not. You're late. I'm not late. You're late. You're not late. I'm late. I'm late. You're late.
So you're late.
Oh, you're late. I'm not late.
So you're not late? Okay. So what is up, Blaze? How's it going?
Your Michigan Wolverines coaches are late.
Yeah.
Late to the party. Learning the rules. They got to cheat for everything.
Do you know why he actually got fired?
For a improper relationship with a staff member.
Yes.
Never dip your pen in company ink. That's the old saying they used to say.
I've never even heard of that.
That when you get up into management and corporations, that's one of the things they teach you. It's not worth your job to risk it for a piece of ass.
Yeah.
Then there's like 4 or 5 couples that have worked for me that ended up getting married. They dated and they ended up getting married. So it goes both ways.
Oh, wow. More love, 16. Hey, Coke, pop on in, man. It's episode 150. Pop on in, man.
Maybe he loves 6'7" too.
Yeah, we're close to 6'7" or 41. We're past.
Who cares? 150, nothing. It's all about 167.
Yeah. And here's the worst part: Michigan has a bowl game in 21 days.
So you like that little uniform I gave that wrestler with the helmet?
Yeah,
the Michigan helmet. I thought you liked that.
Now you should change it to the coach. The coach getting fired.
I'm not touching that one.
You're not touching that one? That's the only thing you're not going to touch?
No, he was touching. I'm not.
You're not? Well, good for you, because I'm mad at my Michigan head coach now. I don't have one.
My man, Digital Dog. Don't worry about it. Everyone else is quitting or firing their coaches or getting a new one before the end of the year.
Kevin Patullo is next.
all that transfer portal and all that stuff where they got to start recruiting now and stuff. That's screwing up so much in college football with coaches. And your coach is like, shit, I'll just go screw this chicken and that'll screw me.
What is up, Rios?
We're talking about college coaches nailing their coworkers and getting fired. Michigan.
Tale as old as time.
Michigan's head coach Sherman Moore.
The Michigan's head coach got fired for that today. Good job.
Yeah,
I mean, we've
right
seen it
before.
the inception of college sports. I mean, are anybody surprised?
Yeah. I said when I got up into management in my career, retail, they would teach you don't dip your pen in company ink, which is your job worth screwing an employee? And, I can't say I've never messed around with one, but then I said there's many employees that work for me that started dating and they're married with kids and everything now. So it's like both sides of the coin. Be careful doing it. You can risk your
don't
job.
shit where you eat.
Yeah, that's the other one. Yep, that's the other one.
I know that one. I know that.
Of course
one.
you do.
But
Of course you know that one. All the dirty, filthy ones. Well, dipping your pen in company ink is kind of dirty too.
Yeah.
I get it though.
I've never heard of that one until right now.
It depends. I want to see now. I'm going to be a little crazy here and go off the hook. I want to see the person he was messing with, because if it's some ugly hog who has 4 teeth and who knows, or it's some hot little chick that he couldn't resist, or maybe it's a legit relationship. I don't know. I just heard of it today, and Michigan's his team, so I got to bust his balls.
Yeah.
I was in the ref scene. It's like, you know what? I don't condone it, but I understand. I understand.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Minnie's in my
We got
community.
a bowl game in 21 days.
One of the most active gamers. So big shout out to Mitty the Imp Gaming. She's streaming different games all the time, and she's not even sports fan stopping in to say hi. We're not really talking about sports yet. We're talking about a head coach screwing an employee and getting fired. How about that? Digital Dog. Shout out Digital Dog. He's over in the UK. Shout out to him.
Shit. All right.
I mean,
Once it gets started.
It's one of those things like when it's a workplace, whatever you want to call it, people know. Like, it's not a big secret. You think nobody knows, everybody fucking knows. It's obvious. Like,
you can't hide that. Like a lot, especially in a lot of places I've worked, I can speak for that. You get to be like a little family. You see each other every day, sometimes more than your parents. So you can see when two people are talking to each other differently, or they're together a little more than they should be and stuff.
Body language. It's obvious. It's every single time. You think no one knows? I promise you. Everyone.
Yeah, you can tell when someone's banging. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Keep the payroll and the play roll separate. There you go. Fusion's another one.
Words of wisdom right there.
Another one over
I like
in the
that
UK.
one. I like that one. That one's funny.
We got a big UK represent in the chat here today. Big shout out to the UK.
Shout out to the UK.
Speaking of shout out to the UK, my player of the week is from the UK. University of Kentucky.
Oh, I was like, there's a British player in the NBA.
Jamal Murray averaging about 30 points a game this week. He was named an NBA along with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen had a little better in rebounds and points per game. Jaylen Brown's actually playing out this world. I could say Joker every week, and I will say this every week. My secondary one is Tyrese Maxey every week, MVP until proven otherwise. That he's my favorite player, and he's doing well. I got to be on my pedestal at this point. I mean, when you've been preaching for this player, and not like I'm always right. I mean, he's not done yet, but I predicted his rookie year. I said there's something special about this kid, and this is what I hoped. But I thought it would take like 5 years to get here. But I'm happy. I mean, and it's making me once again say, Embiid, end of the bench, buddy, end of the bench. But Jamal Murray, shout out to you, fellow UK guy around. He's 29.8 points, 7.5 assists, 62% from 3. So he's catching fire. And I have to go with my UK guy. Many people probably go with Jaylen Brown because he did better.
Yeah. All right. Rio, what about you?
No, I mean, like I said, Jaylen Brown, he's been playing out of he's had to kind of carry the Celtics because, there's no Tatum. So he's had to step up, and he's done a really good job this season. Not a great job with the hairline, but everything else has been phenomenal.
Yeah. Join the club, bro. He's ready. He's ready. Durant, did Durant still have his? Because I remember he used to have all patchy and he's
I
all.
think with Durant, he's done a better job getting the haircuts that kind of mask it a little bit. Like there's haircuts you can get like they will
Yeah.
it's less noticeable when he grows a little bit longer. Nah,
Go see John Cena's doctor. He did really good on John Cena whenever he did because that bald head was gone. That one time the first time he came back, and it was so bad. It's like the fans
like a giant circle in the back of your head.
It was huge.
It was
of course,
bad.
that body you don't spray tan or humanly tan by the sun. So it was like bright as white. It looked like someone's ring light was on the back of his head.
Yeah.
He has more hair than me. I'm like, wait a minute.
Obviously, they could take care of it though, because they fixed him.
You don't have college football UK? Yep.
Nah, they do kickball. They do kickball over there. I mean soccer. That's how I offend all the soccer fans by calling it kickball. Just joking.
Yeah. So for me, it's gonna be Cade Cunningham. Their first place in the NBA Eastern Conference. He's averaging 28 points, 6 boards, 9 assists. The guy's completely balling out. And then I'll throw Maxey in there as well. So Maxey's not quite there, but he may be
every week. Every week, Maxey.
Every week.
Hashtag MVP every week.
That with Kevin Durant. I mean, he's
exactly.
Bye.
What the Black Friday? I got this hoodie for $30.
I love that. I mean, when someone's really helping out your team,
damn.
When someone's helping out your team that much, I mean, you gotta get up there and talk about it. And hey, wouldn't it be great? Houston Philly finals.
I'm here for it.
I mean,
I would love to see that.
It'd probably be 4-0, you guys or something, but we'll, depending on.
No, we'll get one. Iverson would do a step over. No, Maxey would do a step over Cocaine Curry.
Because it would be Houston coming off of some rest and a bye week probably, or and playing other teams and destroying them and having a lot of time off before theirs. And Sixers will probably be a playing team or maybe a little.
I will say this: if we can beat the Thunder in the playoffs, the Rockets winning the championship. Because there is no team in the East that's scary.
That's pretty much where I'm going with it. Whoever comes out of the West should win it, but you never know. Parity is there.
An injury, top three: Thunder, Rockets, Nuggets. Top three
and Sixers.
I said Western. Conference.
And the West, yeah, for sure. Those three. Like anybody else is just no. I mean, those are the top 3 teams in the West.
Now jiggle. Now I got all the Brits after me. Come on, love. Don't be mad at me, love. It's not soccer. It's called football.
No, it's called soccer.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Okay, you're not going to win that argument. It's football.
I know it is It's originally football. I know, but I like to bust their bump and call it.
So fun fact. So like a few years ago, before they closed down, there was this British bar around the corner from where I lived, and man, I would get into them every week. Not about that, just because they love to bust their balls about any little thing.
That's what I love about it. I love the I wish the
soccer, it was wild during the World Cup a few years back. It was fucking mad, especially when England won. Oh man, like I was like, oh yeah, I love England. I had like 30 years that was.
I want that type of hype in the crowd for the NBA, man. Like we got a little bit in the Euros, they went a little buck wild sometimes, but yeah, to see those soccer games and the people go absolutely ballistic, it gives me chills.
Shout out to Coach Ed. Shout out to Coach Ed for this. So this is the woman that Sherman Moore is having a relationship with. It's a girl on the right.
Both of them sold.
You know what? Like I said earlier, I don't condone, but
I mean, go figure. It's a hot.
I understand.
Now, I mean,
we don't judge. We just listen here, guys. We don't judge. We just listen.
So here. I mean, what's the rest
of
the
detail? She switched her Instagram account to private.
Well, of course. Now, was it a, hey, I'll give you a Hummer one time in the locker room, or was it a, we've been messing around for months, or was it a, we're banging in my office? There's different levels to this now.
I've seen the Michigan coach. You know what? I'd risk the farm too.
Wait, is StreamYard messed up for you guys? Because it's like, okay, because I'm getting a different layout now. It's like everything is small. And it's like I can't see it on the layouts now.
Arku's in a fantasy league where his cousins rigged it. That's good for you. See, that's what you people get for calling sports rigged. Now it comes back on you.
All right, when's it gonna stick like this? And
I get it. I've seen this Michigan coach. I get
I get it. Shout out
Now,
to Coach Ed for
is
that.
he married though? That's a whole nother dynamic. If he's
Like I
not
said,
married,
I don't think he is.
I don't say he's faultless. But
if
I
he's
understand.
married, now that's a whole nother set of ethics you're busting there, and a family that you're ruining. Maybe if it's just you're on your own. You know, the intern from the college is there after work late. She offers to help you with the paperwork. Boing, boing, boing.
As the kids say, we don't listen. We don't judge. We just listen.
Yeah. All
I
right.
miss listening.
So apparently, hold on, let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, the Clippers are expected to do right by their franchise legend and work with them to find a trade of his next destination. Just let it go. They're trying.
Well, it's up to, if he wants to play, if he wants to play it out, if I was him, I would go back to the upper brass and be like, hey, can we do something? Like, let me out of this, trade me, dump me for a bag of chips or something, just so I can have, I'll make sure it's a team that doesn't play the Clippers the rest of the year, because that's going to be awkward as shit, especially if it's at LA, at the Clippers. No matter, just think about it. Whatever team he goes to, they come back to the Clippers. Are they going to honor him?
Oh, my bad.
Are they going to honor him? Or
My thing is this: if you're going to continue playing, like, what are you playing for?
Just his final hurrah. Just like Jericho's coming back to the WWE for a final hurrah. Sting had his final hurrah. Cena had, these guys won. I remember Dr. J when he was
Cena. I'm not gonna lie with Cena. I'm gonna lose it because that's just a good chunk of my life right there.
Yeah.
That's
this Saturday.
I remember way back when, and Coach can correct me if I'm wrong, it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I believe, his retirement. That's when they brought out the rocking chairs, and they every away game, last away game, they celebrate you. So if Chris Paul wants that, there should be nobody that should really stop him.
Kobe. Didn't Kobe get that?
He did too. Kobe's was probably one of the best ones I've seen in my life.
Yeah, but Mitch, I think Kareem played a little bit before Kobe.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm
pretty sure they did it for Dr. J. I mean, Larry Bird on his last couple years, he would come out of the game and he would go lay down flat on his stomach because his back was so bad on the bench, at the end of the bench. That's how hurt he was. He's still playing through it. So I don't know if they did it for him or not. Magic, I think Magic kind of left on different circumstances. I don't know.
His was different circumstances. Yeah. I think.
And now cured.
Cured was Paul Pierce.
There we go. Fix it.
So I don't know.
Yeah. You partied with Kobe? All right. There you go.
I hope they do, but I mean, like, where we talked about that before, where there's so many places he could go. Like, and Rios has a good point. Is he going just to get this last hurrah, or is he going to actually maybe try to help a team? Is he going to give one of those I'll only go to a contender bullshits, or does he not care where he goes just so he can get some cheers before he leaves? Which I don't know. Being cheered by thousands of people on a nightly basis, you kind of want that a little bit on the way out. I would.
Come on, we all know where he's gonna go, and that's OKC Thunder.
Actually, I don't see him going.
I don't know.
He's not going to play. He's not going to play.
No, I wouldn't want to disrupt.
Get a ring. If I were him, I'd sit on the end of the bench to get a ring.
As great as he is, he has just been a disruption, a person who wouldn't talk, and we can support him all you want, but this is the facts. He just can't the team got rid of him because he had a rift with the manager. You want to bring that possibly into the championship locker room? I'm not saying Chris Paul was the whole problem, but he obviously was a dick about things to some extent. Did you guys see the video of him talking to Tyronn Lue's girl? How far does it? I put it in the chat. There's this picture in our group chat. I put it in. There's this picture of him. It might be AI for all I know. He's talking to some chick, and here comes Tyronn Lue. That's his girl. Tyronn comes over, kisses her, and there was CP, like all awkward, walking away. It's like, oh boy. July had the same look on my face as your cat does right now. Holy shit. Maybe there's more to the Chris Paul thing. Like, seriously though, OKC has like the perfect scenario. I'd be afraid to bring anybody in or out of there right now to disrupt it. And you're going to bring a media circus with Chris Paul right now, because that's what's going to follow him. So the first thing they're going to do is Chris Paul gets hired. He practices one time. His first game, they don't talk about OKC and their 30-1 run. They're going to talk about Chris Paul coming back.
Yeah, I think if he goes somewhere, it's got to be, if he wants to, and there's someone that has a strong-willed head coach.
Yeah, that would be definitely the first form. Otherwise, your fans are going to know this dude's going to come in and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
He could. I mean,
if he
I'm not
goes to a
saying-
team with like a fairly young head coach, fairly inexperienced, it's just not going to work.
it's just a risk you take at this point because of the facts. Not that Chris Paul is a troublemaker, but
Yeah.
look what he just did.
But like if he goes to a team with like an established coach like the Heat with
Yeah,
their
that would
coach,
be that would be a
Spoelstra
good-
with Spoelstra,
Yeah.
yeah.
forever, like you're not going to want to go for him. Like
You don't hear a lot of
Riley has
people.
his back. Riley picked Spoelstra over LeBron, so that tells you
Yeah,
Spoelstra
true.
has some pull there. So place like there. Hell,
Yeah,
even
that's a
here in
good-
Houston, Udoka's a strong-willed coach. You're not gonna, come in here and tell him what you want to do. No, you're gonna do what I say you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Period.
I got another team, the Lakers. He was supposed to be traded there.
That's true. I mean,
The thing is,
like a run with your boy LeBron.
Redick,
last time.
I don't. He's gonna walk over Redick.
Yeah, I mean,
I
he already-
agree. I
already
agree,
has-
but he wants to play with LeBron probably. Wouldn't he want to play with Luca?
I mean, I'm guessing that Chris Paul is willing to take like a really low salary so he can latch on somewhere. I mean, if this is I want to play out my contract, not I need more money, which I shouldn't. I don't know his finances, but I mean, is he coming? Like the whole thing goes back to it. Is he coming back just for a final hurrah or to play? If he's here to try to win a championship, it's only going to be a few different teams.
So
If he's here just to play it through, there's a shitload of teams, but you can't shake the tree right now in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see all the teams here on my screen here. Come on. There we go. I can see that. Who's the coach of the Knicks?
Mike
I can
Brown?
see the Knicks. Mike Brown, right?
Brown.
I'm telling you.
No, Tom Thibodeau. Wait, no, he got fired, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah, they got rid of him last year.
Rockets. I can honestly see the Rockets, Rios.
That I can see because he's not gonna punk, Coach Udoka.
Yeah,
And you got
I like
great
that.
addition with Kevin Durant, and this is the team that's they are right there with the Thunder.
Suns. That's another one.
And he played there. And that's the first thing I would look at is places he already played. So wherever he's played before, those would be to me top suspects because you want to go somewhere you're familiar, whereas there's a fan base that's used to you, and not name the Clippers.
Yeah, like, there was no bad breakup here in Houston. I mean, that was just James Harden forcing him out, but like there was no bad blood between him and the fans. Like I think most of the fan base would agree. We wouldn't be opposed to Chris Paul coming here and mentoring guys like Amen Thompson and Reed Shepherd.
I mean, let's be real though. I mean, he probably won't go to play, but say he goes to a team where their point guard goes down for the year. He is the kind of guy who can supplement to some extent and come in and still play a little bit too. So it's not like we're talking about someone who is, beyond helping a team at some level.
No. I think with him, it's going to be more about just being a veteran, just being in almost every situation besides, playing in the finals. But playing in every type of scenario, just the different circumstances he's overcome in his career. Like he has a lot to, instill in some of these younger guys that have not been there yet.
So that list of former teams would be Pelicans, Warriors, Suns, Thunder, Rockets, Spurs.
He almost completed the rainbow.
Yeah. Maybe he goes to a team that's a different color so he can't. Well, Phoenix, he already has purple, he already has blue, he already has red, he already has blue again.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I said the Knicks, maybe. Play with Brunson.
Or he goes somewhere just to sit and get his little rocking chair treatment. And I mean, that's why I think it would most likely
Can you go to the Sixers so you can move Kyle Lowry out of here?
No, he'd be sitting right next. He'd be sitting right next to Lowry and Gordon, and he would play similar minutes in emergency situations.
I would really make you guys at the Rockets East.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I love it. I love it and I hate it. Babe, Drummond is playing well for us. That's a plus. But yeah. And then Klay Thompson is looking to play for a contender if Dallas trades him. Of course, get him out there. Get him out.
I hopped off the Klay Thompson bus. I think he's done.
Yeah.
He got to prove me otherwise. I hope I'm wrong and he can come through, but I've given him a chance the last couple years and he's done basically nothing.
I want him in Houston for two reasons. One, he's a great three-point shooter. Two, Megan Thee Stallion. She's from Houston. It just makes sense.
He's the same type too. I mean, if he's going to come at a discounted price, he can definitely help someone out. And I've been saying it ad nauseum for years on this show. You never know when you take someone out of one situation to a completely different one. They might use him more. The coach might like him better. You know, he might be more endeared by the fans, so he's going to play more.
Yeah,
he might be happier in that city. You know, there's so many variables.
Because he comes to Houston, his job is going to be a spot up 3-point shooter, catch the ball and shoot. You're not going to dribble. You're not going to bring it up. You're not going to do anything besides stand in the corner and shoot 3-pointers.
That's just I've gotten tired of supporting him saying maybe he still has it and not doing it. Whether it is an injury or just bad play, it's a little bit of both over the last couple of years.
I think the problem is there with Dallas, they're trying to make him what he used to be, but with all the injuries, I think at this point of his career, he's a PJ Tucker.
Yeah,
3-point corner shooter.
Yep, someone you bring in off the bench late for a spark, shit like that. I agree 100%. I hope he has. I mean, I think every player, once they get so old and they don't have their total skill set, there is a step down in the NBA where you can still play. Like there's a lot of positions in the NFL. After your 5 or 6 years, you're done. You're not going to compete once you get older. I mean, you can't really be a lineman in your 40s. We see these quarterbacks and stuff maybe come back. You know what I mean? But in the NBA, there is a lower tier. You can come back at an older age to get 3 or 4 more years out of it.
I mean, it's just something wilder than Phillip Rivers. Isn't play since
exactly.
At 24, he's a grandpa coming out of retirement to play. I'm like,
you know what that is?
Playoff one. I'm like, you're gonna kill this old man.
Yeah, it could. I mean, it's love of the game. I think it's just love of the game. Someone who's like, I might be able to do it a little more. Why not? I mean, like we always say, these guys are treated like kings and queens their whole life, and you know who knows if you get that opportunity again. I'm like, what about Andrew Luck, man? Bring him back. I thought he was the one that's going to come back.
I was wondering, like, so someone sent me a reel where it's basically I look at seeing the longest yard with Burt Reynolds as the
exactly
at the last minute.
I mean, beginning of the year. I mean, give me Rodgers 6 years ago, not now. But it's like it. I mean, if they want to play and they got heart, they can still do it to some extent. I think Chris Paul and Klay Thompson are both good examples of that. They could still be a little bit valuable somewhere.
I mean, I was call any quarterback that's been retired for a while. I would have called Brady.
Yeah, exactly. That's another one. I mean, if he can, that'd be the one.
And actually, Derek Lively undergoes surgery, season-ending surgery, so he's done. So that's a big loss for the Mavericks right there.
I thought you were talking about the Baltimore Ravens tight end, likely.
Derek Lively, yeah. Yeah, so he's done. Well, that sucks. Damn. I'm telling you, this occurs in Dallas.
There's going to be more. I mean, it's inevitable. I hate to say it, that we'll be talking about big injuries over the next month or so because the long season.
Yeah. So for me, I could see Klay going to the Lakers.
Maybe him and Chris Paul both go to Lakers.
Yeah, just put everyone over there.
Him to the Lakers just because of his dad playing there. I could see too.
Yeah, just put him over there, and then you have to put away trade Austin Reeves. Can you imagine that trade?
No,
Austin
they're not trading him. They're not trading him.
Going there also suits his skill set because LeBron Ball is stand in the corner and wait for the corner three. So,
unless he's playing the Sixers, then he's old school LeBron from 20 fucking years ago. All of a sudden,
yeah.
Dunking and driving. Yeah, he kind of brought back a little bit. I'll give credit where credit's due.
And then he did. He was playing checkers. Right? He was playing checkers, and he went king me.
Yeah, that's another. Another episode of you play great. You're a great player, but then you shit all over it with your fucking stupid attitude.
I mean, I can understand in the moment.
Unnecessary.
I can understand it when you're in that moment and you've been going on a huge run. So I'm like, I get it.
That's the thing behind it, because he really thinks he's a king. Like the guy legitimately thinks people should worship him. That's my problem.
Yeah, I agree with you. But on the other side, if you're in the moment and you're
I don't blame him. That's his thing. That's like asking him not to with the cocaine before the show and get his big sniff in so he gets going.
Cocaine Curry, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's where he got it got it from LeBron.
Yeah, what is up, Albert? What is up, man? But yeah, I could. Can you imagine if that trade went down? Because if LeBron, He's gonna be like, I want you gone for Clay. I can see it.
I don't know.
I
You just
can
said
definitely
Chris
see it.
Paul. What are you working for the Lakers now? No, you want both of them to go
I'm
there.
thinking of LeBron here. Like
Now
you
you-
gotta put your head like LeBron. Okay, I
well,
want Chris Paul here. I want Clay here. I want him.
Yeah,
him,
stick
him,
your
him.
head up your ass like Sixer fans who want everybody and bring them both to Philly.
Yeah.
Draymond Green, that's another one.
No, Draymond.
Don't even get me started. I mean, there's going to be big trades. I mean, it's pretty inevitable that we're going to see some big trades this year. I would be really surprised if we don't see a couple big names bouncing around, like possibly a Trae Young.
I was gonna
Chris
say
Paul,
a Trae Young. I was just about to say Trae Young.
Chris Paul, maybe Giannis. Like, there's a lot of talk. Anthony Davis. Like, there's so many players that might bounce around. It's going to be quite interesting before the trade deadline.
It's not extra help. It is the team coming down with age.
Well, yeah,
It's not gonna help them.
I mean, they're going to have to trade picks or youth. They can trade Laravia because he's
Sixer
playing.
want Kawhi as well. I don't want
boy.
Kawhi.
See, they know what Sixer fans are like. Oh, bring them all here. No, we got a good team right where it is. Let's talk about get rid of two of them.
Oh my god! Did
Bring
you
them
see
to work.
this? There's this video.
I'm with you. I don't think Giannis will get traded, but I think it'll be that would be one that if you're talking about it, that's one that's been talked about.
No,
But I also
think
wouldn't be
Giannis
surprised
gets
if he
traded.
stays.
Probably All-Star break, but he gets traded before the All-Star break.
It's just all signs seem to be pointing that way. But you
Can we
never
trade
know.
Embiid?
Sure, for Giannis, straight up.
Deal. Deal.
Maybe 10 years ago, maybe.
So what if they did that, Mitch? But there was a third team that was part of it, and we had to take Tobias Harris back and Doc Rivers.
I'm getting up from that one.
we
I'm
get
getting that.
Giannis, but we lose MB, but we get Doc Rivers instead of Nick Nurse. We trade them.
Halftime
Damn.
one Trae Young on the Sixers.
I thought you were married halftime.
Damn. Yeah.
He wants it. How bad do you want him halftime?
Maybe a trade before the trade is how I describe it. Pieces from a team to a team for Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens,
It's
it'll
gonna be
more
multiple-
team three. Yeah. It almost has to be with the contracts.
It's gonna be like I said on our last show. It's gonna be similar to the KD trade. Like at first, it was just between the Rockets and the Suns, but there were so many moving parts. It was like a 7-team trade at the end of the day, and I think with Giannis, something similar.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at least 5 or 6 teams involved in this trade.
This trade is gonna like break the NBA. We have what was like the biggest trade in recent years that kind of like quote unquote broke the NBA.
Luka, duh.
I mean,
Well,
No,
Yeah.
that's the biggest one.
no, I'm gonna go no. Because this is why there wasn't a lot of value. There wasn't a lot of trades. I'm talking about like a multiple
Luka,
team
not
trade.
a lot of value in Luka.
No, you're not understanding me. What Nico Harrison did was idiotic.
Here's what Mitch is doing. Keep digging.
Keep digging, okay.
Keep digging, try to get out
Okay,
of
you
house.
get what I'm saying.
The
What we're
Raptors-
saying is there's no one bigger. Luka, we can go 2 and beyond because the Luka trade's the most craziest one. It's got to be.
as far as most teams involved, like Kevin Durant, it was a 7-team trade at the end of the day. There was 7
Even Google agrees. Google agrees. The 2025 trade of Luka for Anthony Davis is the craziest NBA trade, but it is subjective.
It's objective.
They
I'm
got James Harden to the Nets, Kawhi to the Clippers, Shaq to Miami. Those are other ones that were listed.
Back to Miami.
Remember, he was on the Lakers, and basically it's either him or Kobe. So they traded Shaq to the Lakers. I mean the Heat. Excuse me.
Yeah, the biggest flop trade, right? 5 first rounds for Rudy Gobert.
Garnett to the Celtics in 2007, Gasol to the Lakers in 2008. The Warriors trading Kevin McHale and Parrish. That was weird because I thought they'd always be at Celtics. So seeing
Who?
Parrish and McHale be traded away from the
There's
that's
been a lot of
crazy.
decent trades in the NBA, but like as far as like landscape changing, there's very few, honestly.
I'm trying to think. Like, no, not Dwayne Wade. Oh, Chris Paul. That trade would have been. Can you imagine if that
that one
trade
would
actually
be
went
massive.
down?
There's a lot of woulda couldas.
That one would
Yeah.
have changed the landscape of the NBA.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That one would have just like
I mean, that would have
Right.
turned the Lakers into what the Dodgers are now. Just every superstar going over there. I mean, I cannot wait for this baseball lockout because what they're doing is just killing the sport, man. Like,
there's a lockout coming, you think, for the baseball? For MLB?
oh, it's most definitely coming soon. It's going to be similar to when there was a lockout for the NBA after the Kevin Durant trade to the Warriors. It's just, you're just killing the competition in the sport, and nobody wants to see that. Like, come on, man.
Right. I mean, I remember when that trade went down for Kevin Durant. I was down the shore. It was July 4th, and my phone just blew up. I'm like, wait, huh? Kevin
I
Durant?
thought it was fake. I was like, there's
Here you
no
go.
way.
Here you go, Mitch. Landscape changing. Drafted by the Supersonics, but then traded for Olden Polynice and future draft picks, Scottie Pippen.
Really?
Was
No.
landscape changing.
So that changes a huge landscape. If Pippen never went to the, I don't know if does Jordan still win 6? I mean, Pippen's a huge part of it. He's on a dream team too. He's a top 100 player. So like that, and I forgot about that, but he didn't play 5 years for the Sonics or nothing. But if he would have never got traded to the Bulls, that changes like the entire 90s. Possibly. Or Jordan finds another Robin somewhere else. Who knows?
Oh my god! Wait, was Steve Kerr drafted by the Bulls, or did he get traded there?
He was on. I don't know. I don't know if he got drafted.
No, he was
I think
drafted, but he was, like a free agent signing. He was,
Gotcha. Okay,
they signed.
because he had one of the biggest shots for Chicago. So I was just like,
Him, John, like I said, Chicago.
Luke Longley, Kukoc, they all had big shots. I mean, you got Michael Jordan feeding him the ball a lot of times.
yeah,
Kerr was drafted by the Suns, second round, 88.
Yeah, like I know he wasn't drafted. Like he was a free agent pickup, I don't think he was traded there, but it was like it's one of those things. Like with that Bulls dynasty, what's crazy is outside of Jordan, there was really anybody that could score 20 points a game.
Yeah.
Nick's highest
I know.
scorer was Pippen at 17.
Yep.
Like,
Like you had those role players. The Kukoc would drop 20 or 30 sometimes, but very
it's
rarely.
funny, like people are like, Jordan can win without Pippen. His first playoff series win against the Cavs, he averaged 45 points a game.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
45 team scored 80 points.
And let me say this too, because we've I mean, I hate the comparison stuff, but I hear if as much as a Jordan fan I am, if he played nowadays, people are saying, oh, he'd score 50 or no, he would still average around 30, 35. Just he would be the best, but he wouldn't be averaging 60 just because he's back. I mean, I think players are stronger, faster. He would still be in the 30s of the best of them, but people are like, oh, Jordan would average 60 and triple double every. No, he would not.
I wouldn't go that far. I would say he would average in the 40s.
Yeah.
With the sports medicine we have now, and more of the eye of social media, like why is this dude in the casino at 3 a.m. a day before the game? I think that will probably, not make him lock in more, but like
even on the worst teams, you have great players now. Like back then, there were teams that didn't have shit. There was always 8 or 9 teams that were just ass every year and never got much better.
What about the Kareem trade?
And that's another good point that Jen Will has too on there too, because the rule changes. I mean, ticky-tack fouls. Jordan couldn't get. We would.
Oh, we've seen the highlight. We've seen the video of the Jordan rules. This dude was getting choke slammed.
Can you imagine allowing Michael Jordan to do a gather step and a Euro step? He couldn't do that back then. And a double back step for a 3. Those are the 3 biggest.
He
rules.
would get clotheslined by Bill Lambier.
not nowadays.
No, I'm talking about back then. He got clotheslined.
I'm just saying, put him in the era where people want to shoot 3s and he was going to the basket. In eras where he could do a Euro step and a gather step as he's dribbling and then fly through the air. Who's fucking stopping that?
My thing with this, like the guys that are ahead of their time, people think, oh, they wouldn't survive in today's game. Like, if they're ahead of their time, you don't think with today's advancements in medicine and science, all this shit, like, they wouldn't be even that much better. Like, come on. Like,
same thing as someone like LeBron saying if he would go back to the 80s, he would average 50. Nobody's averaging 50 points in the NBA anymore or ever. It's almost physically impossible.
if a guy that was, that much physically superior like Jordan wasn't doing it, what's LeBron without the steroids,
I mean,
without the advancements in medical science? Like, come
the
on.
time of year for stuff like that to happen would be when Wilt Chamberlain was 7 foot tall and everybody else was 6'2".
Yeah, exactly. That makes more sense.
Then that type of person can average 50. But just David Rose, imagine Michael's fadeaway at the 3-point line when he can take that double hop step like Steph and them do. I mean, Michael Jordan will be shooting logo fadeaway threes.
The thing is, like, people are, he couldn't shoot threes. Like, 3-point shooting was not that big of a deal in the 80s, or even the 90s for that matter.
Or even the 2000s.
Not until Steph. That's why I got Steph over LeBron. He changed the game. LeBron didn't.
I was like, yeah, Steph definitely changed the game because he put this emphasis on 3-point shooting. Like, it was a niche in the 80s and 90s. It was just like,
Now, if you want to give an award for the most consistency in a long period of time, LeBron's going to win it every time. Let's be real. He's done it consistently for longer than anybody ever has. But at the same time, I mean, there's a lot of excuses for it, other people, but that's the only award I'm giving him. Everything else, best overall, this and that. No, he didn't change the game. He's not a generational talent. Like I would put like changing the game, like you just said.
Yeah,
but I don't want to get into the comparing eras again because you know how I feel about that. I just wanted to say that because you hear a lot of the if he played in this era, he'd average 60 or he'd score 100. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah, it's dumb. Like you got to compare it to how they ranked among their peers in their era. I mean,
same. Yeah,
there was Jordan, and then there was everybody else.
Yep.
But with LeBron, it was not. It's LeBron and everybody else. Like no, it's
there was a bunch of people up there with LeBron.
Everybody ate in LeBron's era. Everybody ate.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine Larry Bird and nowadays shooting threes. I mean, because you can't really block that shot very easily, no matter where he shoots it. Give him the double step back three, and he would have set the record for threes that Steph wouldn't have been able to catch.
Speaking of what if Bird doesn't hurt his back? You know
that too.
Mom's driveway, like.
That's the LeBron thing. Like if LeBron would have got hurt and had to deal with lingering injuries in the middle of his career, we wouldn't be talking about any of this stuff. But like people like Bird, he had that back injury that shorted his career. Who knows how many years? And I don't know. I mean, it comes down to
he was one of the coldest players I've ever seen. Like, I mean, he would tell you, "I'm gonna score 50 on you."
Yeah, it kind of comes down to what do you value more overall, championships or stats? And that's the big argument, which is subjective. Some people say, I mean, will Bill Russell, because he has 11? No, there's a bunch of people that were better than Bill Russell. He was just on the right team. He was on a team that had all the good players, and there was a half of a league of shit.
He was basically a guy that was playing on the Yankees before they get a lot of black players.
It was Sixers, Lakers, Celtics, Knicks every year. That was the only teams that were good. Trailblazers a little bit when Clyde came along, but it was the same teams every year for like 10 years.
Word of the day, context.
I've gone to a lot of Globetrotter shows and stuff. They have to be super talented for what they do, but for some reason they're just players that didn't have it enough to be in the NBA, but super talented in doing really crazy shit.
Like those dudes in the dunk contest that do some dunks, but they're just when it comes
like
to
the whole Flight Brothers and One was a good group of those guys too. Didn't make any, and I like that there's a place for people like that. Globetrotters and One, dunk.
Like I said, the word I used earlier, niche to niche.
Yeah. That's because basketball is a very versatile sport. I don't know if you guys see U-ball recently.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just an abbreviated version of basketball where you can play it anywhere and it's a lower rim and it's just more of a kind of like pickleball is to tennis. U-ball, I guess, is the basketball, and there's just different ways to play basketball. I remember when I lived in Indiana, and they had this place called Hoops USA, and it was basically 12 courts next to each other and a couple weird smaller courts over here, but you could adjust the rims. A couple of the courts were shorter. Like you could go crazy. There was an arcade there. Like that was heaven to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely.
Trust me, I had fun on a full court, 8-foot rims. I was yanking on people, like destroying people. One step and just 8-foot rim, and I was 6'2". I was having fun.
So, did you hear what dunk contest Shaquille O'Neal was doing? No. Did you see that? It's like all these street ball dunkers, like Jordan Kilgannon, they're all in it. Like I think it's on TNT, I think, or whatever.
Hey, I
Like
enjoyed
the,
slam ball with the trampolines. I thought that was crazy.
That was interesting.
It was very. I mean,
Yeah.
that's tough to play. That's like playing hockey and rugby and everything all in one.
that's
but
like hockey, rugby, and WWE all in one.
Like I always wanted to find a court and actually play with some of my friends because that would be fun just jumping. I mean, the rim is like really thick and protected. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to have scars and pieces of the rim in my fingers from dunking so much on some of the hoops around here. And sure, some of them were a little lower than 10, but those are the ones we'd go and have fun and practice on. Rex Chapman
Yeah.
was my boy prime time. That was one of my favorite players.
Yeah, before I tore my ACL, I could dunk on a 10-foot rim, but after that,
That's where
I would have been, Wilt out there.
prime time. That's where the Radio Rex nickname comes from because that was one of my nicknames in college. People didn't even know my real name in college. They just called me Rex because I was that white dude that wasn't afraid to play on the court where all the good players were.
So Rios, how'd you tear your ACL?
So I tore it in the most uninteresting way possible.
Yeah.
I was working for Rent-A-Center. I
Okay.
was taking a dryer downstairs, and dryers aren't that heavy. As I was going down the stairs, I just heard a pop. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I tore my ACL taking a dryer down the stairs.
Ugh.
Wow. It's just like-
The most uninteresting way to do it. I get this big ass on my knee. But how'd you get that? Oh, yeah, I was taking a dryer down the stairs, and I just heard a pop.
Fusion.
And
I
I
don't
drove
even think
to the emergency room.
there are any fusion.
like, did you fall after the pop, or did you just like put down the guy and then?
No, I took the drawer all the way down the stairs. I set it down. I'm like, yeah, something's wrong with my knee. I'm gonna have to go to like the urgent care or something because this doesn't feel right.
You got OG Anunoby and Joe Ingles. There's your English players, your Brits in the NBA.
There
Joe
is
Ingles,
no
that's a
name.
name I haven't heard in a while.
He could shoot the lights
Yeah,
out.
he could shoot. He could definitely shoot. Yeah.
Amari Williams, Tosan, Ev Boomwin, Roger Archibald, Steve Nash. Wait a minute. Steve Nash?
Wait,
is British?
what?
I thought he was Canadian.
I
So
thought
did
it
I.
was Canadian. Yeah.
James Donaldson.
Wait.
Oh, that's about it. Chris Harris, John Amici.
When when you tear it, Archer
Was,
one.
2009.
Oh,
I
damn.
know it's gonna get cold because my knee starts to hurt.
That's the guy I was trying to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
No, before anybody else says, my knee starts to hurt. Oh, it's gonna get cold tomorrow.
Like, it's funny. Same thing with Philly halftime with his back. Like
Oh, Ben-
whenever his back hurts, it rains the next day.
Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon's British. So is Luau Dang.
No
I forgot
way.
about this.
No
They
way. I
both
didn't
played
know
for
Ben Gordon.
both ex-Bulls. Luau Dang and Ben Gordon.
I like Luau Dang. I always said Dang Nabbit whenever he
Dang.
scored.
Dang.
Yeah.
But like,
So-
no, it's funny because I have all these scars in my body, but they all have cool stories, except the one where I tore my ACL. It's like the most boring story ever. I'm like, I was taking a drive down the stairs and I just heard a pop.
Yeah.
Well, scars are great, man. I've got a lot of glass injuries. This one was a piece of glass. This was glass. This is in the middle of a champs on a Saturday afternoon with the stores full, and I'm changing the display case, and it cracks and comes down, just lops off right one of my
Oh.
veins right here, and blood was literally squirting everywhere. And I was like, this paramedic, this fireman was in line, jumped over the counter and like was grabbing because I was literally losing shit tons of blood like real quick because it hit just lopped off a vein. And I was just like,
Jeez.
oh, fuck. You're right in the middle of a busy Saturday afternoon. I'm good with other people's blood. No problem. My own, I was pale as a ghost. I was like, yep.
Did you
this
go to the
one's-
hospital after?
Oh, yeah. They stitched me up good. I got I keloid. Wherever I scar up, I get a big scar wherever I'm cut. Just like I had shoulder
Right.
surgery. I have scar tissue there. Now I got hurt there.
Yeah.
My MMA stories are cool. Like I got, scar across my nose, right here through my
Yeah, hell yeah.
eyebrow, elbows here and there. Like those are cool stories, but carrying a driver.
Yeah, that one is a little, but that's a you see people just running and they're like, oh, and fall when they pull their Achilles. Like non-contact, you don't have to do much to do it, apparently, But that's a bad injury to have. Collarbone was my worst. Pickup football, I got drilled into the ground and broke my collarbone, and the whole right side of I couldn't feel the whole right side of my body because that's such a vital bone, apparently, that connects your arm. Like my whole arm was just draping. Like they were like, "You feel sick?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "You broke your collarbone." and it was right here, man. Oh, that was the worst.
Ah,
I had to wear this brace that like held my arms in place for like 6 weeks. It was crazy.
Separated shoulder. I fell off
Yes.
the roof when I was 14. I was sneaking in the house and I fell off the roof and landed on my back.
Separations are bad. Like, remember we joked
My
about
arm was like hanging like this. And my
because
dad he told me how to put it. We were
I
poor.
could
He told
definitely
me
see
how to put it back.
Rio's. I
was
could
like,
definitely see Rio
should do
coming
that
down the roof, and I look out and I see Rio kicks falling down and hitting his shoulder on the ground. I could
I
definitely see
went to
this.
sleep and woke up the next morning. I told my dad, like, hey, I kind of fell off the roof, and because he saw my arm hanging like this, he's like, I got you. So you showed me how to put it back in place. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. I was like, oh, what did you do to me? Like, he's like,
Well,
"You're
climbing the
right."
house I've done the climb in the house at 2:00 in the morning, and the only window I have to knock on my brother's window and wake him up, and I'd scare the piss out of him. But I'm like, let me the fuck in.
You know, I was
So
trying
wait.
to get in the open, and I lost my footing and fell. And I just heard it.
My shoulder hurts just talking about that shit now.
So
It's
wait,
the
you
worst
just
for
walk
this
into your dad and be like, Dad, can you put my arm back?
Yeah.
Well, my dad was in the army, so he know how to do this stuff. So he put it back in my socket, but like, yeah, it hurts so bad.
Oh God.
The curveball
Eh.
that didn't curve is still my favorite story. The one that broke my nose and put my nose over here, and I looked like the Elephant Man for a week.
How?
I had no nose. It was I was baseball.
Oh,
Curveball.
right. Yeah.
Baseball, it didn't curve. It was.
Oh,
I wish I had a
God.
picture. See, we have camera phones back there. I'd have a picture. Like my nose was literally over here. It was disgusting. Like I thought I was gonna look like deformed for the rest of my life.
That's the one. Like when I got this little scar across my. So I was doing MMA for a while, and this dude hit me with his elbow and it clean across my nose.
Ugh.
He has little cut right here, but my nose was like this big. I'm like, oh my god.
And for noses, when they break them and reset them, they shove them with this fucking gauze so far up.
Yeah.
I was snorting
Because
gauze
cartilage
out.
doesn't heal, so they have to
Terrible,
like
yeah.
kind of form it for you. I'm like,
Yeah.
So
Please
guys,
fix me,
welcome
bro.
to the Pick Your Nose. Welcome to the Pick Your Nose podcast.
The
There
Break
you-
Your Nose, the Break Your Nose podcast, the Aches and Pains podcast.
Break your bones. Break. So last night we had the semifinals of the NBA Cup. Magic defeat the Heat without Franz Wagner, and the Knicks defeated the Raptors. So both of them move on. So
I heard the Wagner injury is not as bad as they thought it was. It looked.
it's
really
not.
ugly.
That's why I'm getting killed against you in fantasy right now.
It was just a twisted a twisted ankle where when he fell and the pain he was showing, I thought he dislocated.
I
or
thought it was bad.
the leg just went bloop a different way, and I'm like, thought it was one of those. That could
we
be
got a
career ending.
We got a Gordon Hayward again. We got a Paul George again. Yeah. So both teams move on. Congrats to them. We got a bigger game tonight. The
So it's
Thunder
Magic.
take on the Phoenix Suns.
So it's
That
Magic
should be
and Knicks
cool.
in the East. It's Magic and Knicks in the East finals of the
Yeah. I
season
think so.
tournament. We haven't done
Yeah.
that in a while.
I mean, the Suns have been playing pretty well. They're not going to beat the Thunder, but they've been playing pretty well. I think it
I'm
should be
streaming the game tonight.
I think
Where's
it should
it
be a fairly close game.
Where's it at?
I think it's at Phoenix. So
Even
I
though
mean,
yeah.
Phoenix
no
has,
Booker tonight.
For
Booker's
the
out.
last 2 years, we've also talked about whenever these games are played and it gets deeper into the tournament, they will naturally play harder.
Yeah.
You'll see the competitiveness elevate, whether they mean it or not, when it's a win and move on type of game. So you'll see some of that
Yeah.
tonight, I think, too.
Yeah, Rios, your boy Dylan Brooks is averaging 23 points per game right now.
Good for him.
I kind of wish we could have kept him, but I get why they made the move. But like I think everyone in Houston loved Dylan Brooks. We didn't want him to see him, move on. But like when you get a chance to get Kevin Durant, I mean, you got
Yeah. Yeah, it just had to happen. What is up, Mike? What is up? But yeah, Dylan Brooks is playing well over there. Colin Gillespie is having a run of his life right now without Devin Booker, and they're still contending. They're still competing. So I'm excited to watch that game tonight. And there was another game on tonight too. I think it is Spurs Lakers. No Wemby, I got Lakers. No Wemby, I got Lakers.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
pretty much that.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
nothing to-
imagine if Wemby was playing against Luca?
not-
Whoo-wee.
I mean, eventually, hopefully, we
that
get a
would
lot
be
of these.
must-see basketball right there.
Hopefully,
That
we get
would
some of
be, yeah.
those matchups before the end of the year. I hope we get to see those.
In a regular Eastern time, So that way it'll be like at 7 o'clock. That's why I'm streaming the Suns and Thunder tonight. It's on at 7:30 on Amazon Prime. So, and then tomorrow the Rockets are playing the Clippers at 8 o'clock. So Rios, I'm thinking about streaming that if you want to join me.
Yeah. I'll be
All right.
down.
All right, sounds good. But yeah, you got anything to say about the Knicks winning or the Heat losing? They blew a lead, and
Yeah, he
Magic,
was surprised because they got their guys back. Like, you got Hero back, you got
Bam.
Bam, you got Jaquez. Like, they should have won.
Yeah,
So that was surprising to me.
yeah,
The Knicks winning was not that surprising. Even they're on the road. I mean, the Knicks they have a great team.
yeah. Jaquez is he's the favorite for Sixth Man of the Year right now, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But, yeah, Blaze, you got anything to say about the games last night or the games tonight?
Yaquez is on my fantasy team.
Yeah, and you're kicking my ass right now. Oh my Blaze! Dude,
I know. I looked at it and I was like, ha, 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 look at all those O's by his players.
I'm waiting for Trey Young to come back.
Oh, poor boy.
Yeah.
I feel
If you
so
want
bad.
to-
Killed my entire fantasy season. I've given up. Like,
Yeah, you had Giannis. You had Giannis
Hey, if he gets
and
traded,
LeBron.
there's still a whole second half to go. You get traded to
Yeah.
the right team. Giannis can be 30 points a game for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is he actually injured now, or is he faking to try to get traded?
I don't know. He doesn't come
I
across.
think my conspiracy theory, he's sitting till he gets traded.
Yeah, I think that's the way it's going too.
It's similar to when Harden wore the fat suit.
Yeah,
Mine-
here
just
too.
minus the fat suit.
Yeah, Harden wore the fat suit here too. Is he gonna wear the fat suit for the Clippers? That's the question. Is that gonna happen over there at the Clippers now?
At this stage of his career, it's not going to help him.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I would laugh.
No, he
James
wants to
Garbage.
get traded. He's got to ball out because no one's taking on that monster contract.
I can't
He's
get
one
into a
of the
debate.
best.
I mean, didn't he just hit like 10th overall in scoring or something?
Top 10, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I mean,
but still,
still a great scorer. I'm not taking his ability to score. I just don't. Just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I hated unless they're on my team bullying people and acting like a fool and it helps me win. I don't like those type of players.
Yeah. So speaking of the Clippers, I was watching this video where Chris Paul was telling Kawhi where to go on defense. He wouldn't go, so Chris Paul had to go the other way to like push up the defense. So Chris,
I feel so bad for him.
yeah, Chris Paul was giving everything he got. That's why I'm more mad at the organization than anything.
Didn't be mad at Tyronn Lue. I don't know. I don't
I'm
really
not
care.
mad at him. I laugh at him. He obviously stepped over him. That's the only reason. That's how I know him. Wait, didn't he? Yeah, he was on the Lakers, so he has what, one ring? Tyronn Lue?
as a
Or does he
player,
have- As a player with the Lakers, it's one. As a coach with LeBron in the Cleveland, so that's two. So one ring is a player, one ring is a coach. I thought he had another one. Probably not.
Whoop-de-doo.
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 So, if you guys got anything else to talk about in this episode, episode 150, let me know.
In-season
If
tournament.
the in-season tournament, yeah.
17 more to go.
Yeah.
we're going to win. I feel it.
So, hold on. Kyle Kuzma says Giannis did not meet with his teammates. So there's that.
He
So
is so gone. He is just basically just waiting to be traded.
it's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. I don't see
Who's
any
his
other
name?
way.
That injury is going to disappear. With the
Yeah.
quickness.
Yeah, right here. It's Central, not Centel. Just throwing that out there. I
Yeah.
don't really remember a time he met with us. He didn't sit us down like the apprentice. It didn't go down like that.
I mean, take it for
So-
what it's worth. It's coming from Kyle
I mean, honestly, at this point, he's mentally checked out. Speaking of someone who's been mentally checked out of like a job, like
I was gonna say, like, I think we all
you just don't care anymore. You just
Yeah.
go through the motions.
And that's not, I'll fault him that. That's better than being on the court and fucking them lackadaisical, not playing hard. If you're not going to play hard, just don't play. I'm better off with that. And then, trying to pretend like the fucking Harden shit.
Yeah. Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Yeah.
Bye, Bruce. We're done.
We're not done yet.
Oh, no. Oh, no, not a grid.
No, we're pretty much done now. Unless you want to do a grid, I can pull up a grid right now.
No.
Why do you guys hate grids? I just don't understand. Like, why?
I like coming here.
You know how much they hurt our brains the last time.
I'm here just to shoot the shit off the top of the head, not to sit
Yeah,
here and
it's just something to test my NBA knowledge.
it just feels like I'm taking a test.
Yeah, isn't that the thing?
No.
You mean Blaze want to quit? That's funny.
I never want to quit.
Yeah, I know. Blaze
not
is
a
not that
quitter.
guy.
Never. Quitting is not in my vocabulary.
Nope. So you guys got winners for tonight. I mean, I forget what team. Thunder. Oh yeah, the Thunder's going to win that one.
Yeah.
And then the Lakers and the Spurs. The Lakers are going to win that.
Yeah,
Maybe they don't.
I just want a competitive game. That's all I want.
Unless Luka and LeBron both with them with freak injuries, they should win that game.
And then Austin Reeves will get 40. And then Austin Reeves will get 40.
I don't trust Austin Reeves to carry a team by himself.
I don't either. That's the
He's
thing.
a
Austin
great
Reeves can go off at any time.
He's a great second option, third option even, but
Yeah.
Listen to your
Bruce, you're
boss.
all good, man. You're all good.
Listen to your boss.
I did not like my boss and I left.
Well, there you go.
I did not like my boss and I left. So
Chris
It's
Paul
bad.
didn't like his boss, so he fucking fired him.
me too.
yeah. All right, guys. So there you have it for Pick 'em Up podcast. Tune in an hour for the Suns and Thunder game. I'll be streaming that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, Rios and I are going to stream the Rockets and Clippers. I'll get the laugh at James Harden. I get the laugh at the Clippers. So there's that. Mitch, is it okay? I see what you get. It's all good. Yep. It's all good, Bruce. It's all good.
Yeah, type a little louder so we can hear you.
Bruh. With that being said, guys, we are out. Like, share, subscribe. How many more episodes, please?
17.
See you guys.